Well, you may have seen my previous videos about Nightwolf. Nightwolf knives. I mean, of course, leave it up to me to find the crazy stuff, right? And I understand. This is not Spyderco, Benchmade, whatever, Civivi, whatever. These are not name brand knives yet, and I don't know where they're going, okay? This is exploration time. But this is the Nightwolf N02, I believe, and yeah, it's the N02. It's 9CR18 MOV blade. And this is one of those things that if you like the design, go ahead and buy it. I'll give you a link to their AliExpress store because I don't see them on Amazon yet, and I will get back with them and say, do you have any other links that I can put in my video and stuff before I publish it here? And so look down below and I'll give you what I can. Because that's where I'm seeing them on AliExpress, okay? Just say no, N-O. Oh, N0, by the way, N0, G10, 9CR18. It's an EDC tool. It's for hunting. It's for camping. And this was 20, so that's really inexpensive. This was on sale because normally they're 36 bucks. So, oh my God, not $36, please, God. Okay, I get it. Okay, next page. So yes, Tanto blade. It's steel. It's for defense camping. I go defense camping all the time. And ball bearings, 180 grams, plus or minus 2 grams. G10, etc., etc. Handle length 5 inches. So it's a full-size knife, right? 3.54 cutting edge and 8.62 overall. So let's see. Are you lying to me? Well, let's find out. And I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about this for once. Oh, I'm just kidding. I do it all the time. Unfortunately, I think to my own, demise, I get too honest, and then people go, "I ain't never gonna send him another knife." 3 3/4. Okay. And so let's just call it 3 3/4 because the bolster runs from clear up to clear down to where you could say 4 inches, you could say 3.6. I don't care. Let's call it 3 3/4, split the diff. About 96 millimeter blade. And yeah, 8.6, 8.55, 8.6 at 21, close to 22, but 21.7, something like that. Centimeters. One thing I noticed when I got this is it's heavy. It feels heavy. And so maybe inordinately heavy for what it's trying to be, or maybe it's trying to be tough guy knife or whatever, but it's 6.38 ounces. Okay, I've had knives in my hand that were about the same size that were under 4. So this is, I could see this if it was 5, 5.2. But 6.4 is getting there, isn't it? Okay. Did I just pass the grams? Okay. 180 grams. I mean, 125 to 140. I don't know, but it's just, yeah. And by the way, my friends, it'll fill your hand. Now, if you're looking for something, that fills your hand up, look at this, 16.2 millimeters. At 0.64 of an inch. When it gets 6/10 and more, yeah, okay. And when it gets like more than 12.2, 12.5, it's millimeters. Now this is 0.15, which is, what did I say, almost 4 millimeter thick blade stock. All right. Will it cut anything? Well, will it? I don't know. What's this? This is some old research or whatever. Oh, hit the transition, didn't I? Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. All right. But now I must just popped right through here somehow. And so okay, it's sharp. And then if we just do the Tanto part, yeah, just this. Or we work our way all through. Okay, we're good. Okay. Guess I was just whatever. So, I mean, you have this grind here transitioning into a flat. So it's a hollow. It looks like a hollow grind here to a flat grind. And they're calling this a tanto, which is kind of a modified tanto. The swedge coming down here, kind of a reinforced tip. And it's a thick tip. That's not fragile tip there. Now, for 36 bucks, I mean, and you getting some ambidextrous thumb studs on here. Okay. Another thing that I noticed about this, I mean, it's centered. I'm not getting any lock, rock, or blade play or anything like that. And there's your lockup. It's about 25 to 30%. Okay, so let's get over that. And disengaging the liner, you can see there's some differential in height here, and it's jimped a bit. So you can back up a little bit and kind of let it, and it's over the detamp ball there. It's not, you know, it's not drop shutty, but then again, I haven't done anything to try and adjust this pivot, and sometimes they over tighten them, etc., etc. So I can't really give you as to whether this is totally adjustable or not, unless I try and get ahead of myself on the disassembly. And yes, somebody, okay, let me see if that even helped a little bit. Wow, somebody had worked out a lot at the gym and really gave her the old twist. And I'm not sure that changed a whole lot. Let me see if now I've given it a little bit of, I have a little bit of slack. So I probably need to bring that back up. Okay. But yeah, so sizable, thick, heavy. And you know what? Here's my deal. Here's this. Let me pull this. This is the N06, okay? Remember this? I did a video on this. This is nice. This is light. This is easy to flick. Got a nice feel to it. I mean, really, to tell you the truth, okay? And then my favorite is the N, is throwing it on the ground. My favorite, don't look at me. My favorite is the N05. What is this, like honey badger time? Or this is like just a leaf-shaped blade, right? And I like this. And it's shiny too. It's kind of maybe a little more shiny than I'd want it. But this is really smooth. And this is the N05. So if you want to try Nightwolf, and this, by the way, is an RIHE design, which is a good thing, right? That's a good thing. So you might want to try this, okay? I like the RIHE. He's done a bunch for Tucson as well. And I like his designs. So maybe that's what attracted me to this so much. But this has just a much nicer drop to it. A much nicer drop, you know? And so take a look at this video. And then if this is more attractive to you because it's smaller and lighter than all of them, then maybe, and you know, these are so inexpensive, so, you know, whatever. But this is more the kind of bull in the china shop. So I don't know, maybe this brings it to you because you like it a little heavier, a little huskier, a little, you know, more like that. But to me, this feels a bit less refined, you know, a little bit more crude, angular, kind of not as the kind of flow. But then again, you know, there's a lot of tactile here. But I just think it's too heavy for what it is. Okay, so wasn't as impressed as I have been with these. But this is the N02, so N05, N06, maybe I'm going backwards. Maybe this was an earlier production than these were, and if so, then they are going in the right direction. I like this. So, no, not so much here. Although, you know, if you like thumb studs, you got thumb studs, okay? And if you like something that's fatter in the hand, and you like Tanto, although you got a recurve on here, and some people are just like, no, 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 you know. But hollow grind, 9CR, pretty corrosion resistant because you got 18% chromium, you know, so you're good there. And what was this? This is D2 here. So it's a semi-stainless, and this is D2 as well. So this is actually 9CR full stainless. Okay. So what do you think? These are the lineup for Nightwolf that I know about right now. I'll give you a link to that. I just don't know. I don't know. I really, this is not my favorite, though. This is not my favorite. And the ergos are okay. Although this just, I guess the liners and stuff, I can feel them because they extend beyond the scales, the G10. And you can kind of feel that, maybe, you know, just the ergo's not as clean and smooth and contoured of a feel. This is just really melts into your hand. This, not so much. This is a bit more disruptive. And I'm feeling this part of this clip. You see that? Now see how this clip is? It comes down and up and flattens off. I really just don't feel this. I don't. But I feel this because I don't like this clip design when it just sticks up and that's where it ends, in the air. And especially if it hits you in a spot that could be a hot spot after a while. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Now, let's take this dog apart if we can. And, you know, you never know when you get into these super budget knives. Are they going to be amenable to being taken apart, or are they going to be a little rugged? And, oh, wow, that's a number 8 body screw, which is kind of surprising, you know, that they would do that on this kind of a knife. And you know what? Looking at that pocket clip, those are number 8s as well. They got all number 8s on this. So normally I'd be, you know, kudos and bragging about it, that they took the time and effort to do that. One longer, one shorter. Obviously it goes through some kind of a spacer thing. And here's the scale, and here's the one screw there on the scale. There's your G10 scale. There's your liner. Let me see if this is really that easy to pull apart. Caught, I guess. Holy crap, look at this. Jeez. I don't want to like you. Stop. Stop. Look at this. Multi-row ceramic bearings. Damn it. And then this. Why did you put that in there when you got a steel liner? Why do you need to put that in there? I mean, that's just, you know, I mean, if it's a steel liner, you don't need that. Could have made that flush, right? That's odd. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just still thinking about it, you know, why? Detent ball, ceramic. So, you know what? That's what's adding the weight right there. Those liners, whoo, baby, they are thick as a brick, too. They seem like it. Yeah, they're 2 millimeters. Usually you get about 1.5 millimeter thick liners when you do get them. And these are full liners. They're not nested or anything. They're skeletonized on this side at least. But look, you got ceramic, multi-row ceramic bearings. Wow. Okay. Well. And then what do you got? Let me look this over. Nah. Let me look around here. No, I don't see anything here that would keep this from spinning. So I don't see where this would be. Where this would be. No. So it's not captured in any way. but these bearings are, thank God for that. So you got ceramic bearings, you got this that's skeletonized, a G10, kind of thick, heavy liners. But, then again, you got 9CR, you got hollow grind, you got a nice kind of interesting tanto, and it's easy to take apart. Search me right now. It's just a little heavy and cumbersome for me. But other than that, I guess there's some good parts of this knife, actually. And especially in the 35, and if you can catch that on sale for 25 bucks, what the hell, right? See what you think. All right. Yeah, right, all right already. The N02. N02 to you, so multi-row ceramic bearings, all number 8 hardware, grippy G10, crazy tanto action, 4mm blade stock, thick, heavy, crazy. D10's definitely solid. Oof. Boom. And you know what? That's one thing I noticed, because when you want to finger flick this, baby, yeah, you can, but it ain't going to feel good after a while. You can't just do that forever. The end of your finger's going to start getting sore. But, whoa, baby, it's not like it's just going to come open either. So there's the good, the bad, and the ugly of that, too. But the other thing is, this will hit you in the thumb. It's already over the detamp ball, and there she goes. Centered, no blade play lock rock. So, this is just my videos. I always intend them to be like an exploration, and then you come up with your own conclusions. And if, something like this, you didn't lose much if you just tried it out, whatever the hell. I don't have an affiliate link. They don't pay me shit. And I got, a $30 knife out of the deal. So, Nightwolf. I thought this was cool, though, for no more than they charge for their knives. They give you a microfiber cloth. They give you this little air freshener. No, it's not an air freshener, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. It's cardboard. And then this schlickster with plastic. Look at that. Drawstring. I mean, it's not like they're not making an effort, right? They do that. It's so the presentation all together, the graphics, the box, and all that is pretty good. There's no labels on the outside. But then again, the N05, the N06, you might want to check them out, because I think you'll get a pretty favorable feeling about these if you do these. Okay, I think these would be more, and this one is my aces up. I mean, I just think this one is, in my book, heads and shoulders. I mean, it's just the drop, the fidgetiness, but it's not 5 different ways to open it. It's just a flipper tap. You might be able to finger flick off that blade. Yeah, you can, just off the, because the detent is not as strong on this. Not as strong, but it's not bad. Okay, so check them out. Tell me what you think. It's interesting. Don't cost no money, hardly. So take care, and I'll put links down below of whatever they give me that'll get you to their site. Try them out. Take care. We do love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.